Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all of my lovely students of higher secondary section. I am teaching you computer science and this is my lecture number 13. I am on unit number 2 and the topic is computer components. All of you open your page number 31 of your book. Yes, all my dear students, open page 31. The topic is computer's memory, internal memory and external memory. As far as unit 2 is concerned, you see unit 2, computer components. I have already finished 3 questions. I explained these questions and gave you short notes. I tried my best to let you know in short about all the things which I am teaching you in different chapters. So as far as this moment is concerned, the topic is memory and also the types of memory. First of all, read question number 4 from the board. What is the difference between internal memory and external memory? Dear students, before I tell you the difference between internal memory and external memory, let me explain you what is memory of computer and how many types. So, first of all, I am telling you what is computer's memory. Okay? Listen my lecture and I am making a diagram for you. What is memory of computer? Look at the board. Answer. Memory is the ability to store and retrieve data and information. Memory is the ability to store and retrieve or recall the data and information. Let me give you an example. Example is that I'm asking you or I'm asking a student, what is your name? He or she will tell his or her name. At the same time, when I am asking that, you see, for example, I am asking, hey, what's your name? She will reply, oh, I am Seema. He will reply, oh, I am Aslam. What is that? I am telling you the reason. When he or she was 2 or 3 days old, the parents gave a name to the child. For example, the name is Aslam. This child is listening this name, Aslam. Aslam, Aslam, again and again, again and again. Then what will happen? Aslam will be stored. This name Aslam will be stored in his brain. And this child will grow up. Maybe he is 2 years, 3 years old, and you will ask him, "Hey, what is your name?" He will reply, "Aslam." Why? The reason is that Aslam has been stored over here in his brain. I am giving you another example. Example of a boy who is not perfectly all right according to his mental capabilities. He has a disability. He forgets. He does not remember. Understand what I am saying? So I ask, "Hey, what is your name?" He will be thinking, "My name? My name? Oh, what is my name? What is my name? Oh, can someone tell me what is my name?" You see what's happening? The reason is that the memory is not working properly. That's why I told you that memory is the ability to store the data and information and then retrieve the data and information. This is the definition of memory. So, store means save. Retrieve means recall. You understand the definition of memory? Look at the board now. What is memory? Answer. Memory is the ability to store and retrieve data and information. Now, types of memory. There are only two types of memory. Number one, internal memory, and number two, external memory. See, these are the types. Internal memory and external memory. What is internal memory of computer? It consists of only two things: RAM, which is a volatile memory, ROM, which is a non-volatile memory. And now, number two, external memory. External memory means all these things which I wrote over there on the board. For example, magnetic discs, magnetic tapes, cassettes, hard disk, floppy disk, USB, CD, DVD, etc. They are permanent memories of computer, that means non-volatile. These are non-volatile. External memory is non-volatile. Understand what I am saying? External memory, non-volatile. But internal memory, RAM, volatile, ROM, non-volatile. So this was the detail about memory. I hope you understand the definition of memory. Now, the difference between internal memory and external memory. Look at the board. First of all, you will have to make two columns. I told you this thing before. Make two columns. This column, internal memory, that column, external memory. So, you can get more marks in your annual examination if you will write the difference from this way as I am telling you. Okay? Look at the board now. This is number by number internal memory and that's external memory. Number one, internal memory is a set of chips located on motherboard of computer. It means it is inside the computer. Remember this thing. The internal memory is inside the computer. What is that? Chips located on motherboard of computer. But external memory, they are not in the CPU. They are physical devices separate from CPU. Separate from CPU. Number two. That means you can remove external memory, you can remove from your computer easily. Number two, it consists of RAM and ROM. RAM, random access memory. ROM, read only memory. It consists of RAM and ROM. RAM is volatile. Volatile means temporary. RAM is volatile but ROM is non-volatile. Non-volatile means permanent memory. Number two, external memory. It is non-volatile memory. That means it is permanent memory. Understand what I am saying? Permanent. Number three, it is very fast to access data. That means it is very fast in processing. Number two, it is slow. Slower than internal memory. Remember this thing. Internal memory is fast in processing, but external memory is little bit slow as compared to internal memory. Point number four, the storage capacity of internal memory is small, but the storage capacity of external memory is very high. Remember this thing. What I am saying? Internal memory, storage capacity is small. External memory, storage capacity high, very large. Examples: RAM, registers. I have already told you about the registers. Registers are like volatile memory, that means RAM, and they are total 14 registers and they are shared by CU and ALU. ROM, These are the examples of internal memory. Now, the examples of external memory. Many devices, for example, all magnetic tapes, all discs, all magnetic discs and all magnetic tapes and cartridge, etc. Hard disk, floppy disk, USB, CD, DVD, etc. They are the examples of external memory. I hope you understand internal and external memory. And now let me write your homework. Learn question number 4. Okay? I hope you understand. Suppose you do not understand what's the problem. I am over here. If you do not understand, do not worry. Well, let me tell you one thing. I noticed I am speaking in English. I told you before, maybe, it may be a point of consideration that some of you do not understand my English properly. No, don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. Keep listening me. Listen my English. Very soon, maybe a couple of weeks only. After passing a couple of weeks, you will be able to understand whatever I'm talking with you in English. But try. Practice, because practice makes the man perfect. And I'm over here to help you. Your teacher, Sir Zishan.